Right, on this video, we are given that f of x is equals to 4 over 3x squared plus 1. All we have to do is we must find f dash of x from first principles. By definition, we know that f dash of x is equals to limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Now next we want to do the substitutions now, which means it's now equals to limit as h approaches 0 of, where there is x we substitute with x plus h, so which means it will be 4 over 3 into x plus h, everything squared. But can you see here it's plus 1 minus f of x, which is exactly that one. Therefore it will be 4 over 3x squared plus 1. Everything is divided by h, so I can even write divided by h, which is now equals to limit as h approaches 0 of 4 over, expanding this, it will be 3 into, expanding x plus h, it will be x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, close bracket, plus 1 minus 4 over 3x squared plus 1. Right, here dividing by h is like multiplying by 1 over h, which now means it will now be equals to limit as h approaches 0 of, here I remove the brackets there, it will be 4 all over 3x squared plus 6xh, 3 times h squared, it will be 3 plus 3h squared plus 1 minus 4 over 3x squared plus 1. Everything is being multiplied by 1 over h, which is now equals to limit as h approaches 0 of, here we must now look for the common denominator, which means we basically multiply the two denominators. It will be 3x squared plus 1 into 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared plus 1. Then we cross multiply. 4 times 3x squared, I will get 12x squared. 4 times 1, I will get plus 1. Then I cross multiply here again. Minus 4 times 3x squared, I get minus 12x squared. Minus 4 times 6xh, I get minus 24xh. Minus 4 times 3, I'll get minus 12h squared. Minus 4 times 1, I get a minus 4, which is now equals to limit as h approaches 0 of, now here I subtract like terms. 4 times 3x, we get 12x squared. 4 times 1, here it must be a 4. Thank you. Now here is 12x squared cancels with minus 12x squared, plus 4 cancels with minus 4. Subtract them, which means I'll be left here with minus 24 xh minus 12h squared all over the whole of this denominator. Here, remember, it's multiplied by 1 over h. Thank you. Therefore, here it will be 3x squared plus 1 into 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared plus 1 multiplied by 1 over h. Now from here, we now expand, we now factorize actually here. The common factor here is h, which means it will be h into minus 24x minus 12h all over here. It will be 3x squared plus 1 into 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared plus 1 multiplied by 1 over h. Right, can you now see? My h will cancel with this h there. Then I'll be left with limit as h approaches 0. Therefore, there it will be minus 24x minus 12h all over 3x squared plus 1 into 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared plus 1. And as we can see, we have divided already, which means eventually your h is now 0, which now means in this case it will be now equals to, where there is h, we now put 0, it will be minus 24 minus, we put a 0 here, 0 times 12, it becomes 0. Here it's minus 24x actually, all over 3x squared plus 1 into 3x squared plus this, because there's an h, we put a 0 there, everything becomes 0. Here again it becomes a 0, then plus 1, which means the final answer now becomes minus 24x all over 3x squared plus 1. This becomes again 3x squared plus 1. So it's like 3x squared plus 1, everything squared. So this becomes the final answer. Thank you so much. God bless you.